Welcome back, everybody. Here is another video review for the Art of Writing Season 9, netseas.org. All right, so let's see what this is all about. Cool. About to go through and see what's up. All right, let's see. You have to allow me to retort Season 1. I've been actually looking into this one. Kind of intrigued. I don't know. Should I dip my toes? I stopped battling a while ago. Not really interested in that. Maybe one day, sometimes it comes out of me like, Mike Tyson got back into the ring. We never know. Let's see. Art of Writing Season League 9. All right, video review for y'all, because old boy ain't gonna write right now. That takes me too long sometimes. I got other things to do, and I feel like this is a faster way to do it. If I'm gonna go ahead and vote, I might as well do it this way. So here we go. We got objective versus adverse. Week 9. Let's go. All right. Let's see what the topic is today. All right, let's go ahead. Check it. Bro. Oh, that's crazy. That's wild right there. This can be interpreted so many different ways. Like, man, the light running out, like you're about to get surrounded by darkness. Maybe that's sand, once again with time, but yet the light is draining. Or maybe that, you can think about this is probably your life. Maybe the light represents your life, and how much you got left. You think you have enough, and before you know it, the lights go out. I mean, you could take it so many different ways. I want to see how these brothers went ahead and they took their takes on this. So let's check this. Let's see real quick. All right. So here we go. Okay. Here it goes. A short verse. Sometimes I like the short and sweet, Something not too long, and I could dig that. So let's see. It seems as though I said it all, and I'm irked. What's left to say? I've been playing my old tapes, finding refuge in the words of yesterday. Walking paths previously paved instead of breaking new ground. I'm so scared of the unknown, I tuck myself into the comfort of the familiar sights and sounds. I like how that sounded together. The rhyme, the rhythm, really nice. Okay, I'm just going to read the whole thing first, and after that, then I'm going to start seeing what I got from that. Inspiration used to be in the wind, the life, the love, and the scars. Used to hold on to my reserve of bright ideas like lightning bugs in a jar. Ooh, adverse. What's up? All right. Now I'm disassociated, disenchanted with this ever-fleeting planet, knowing that no matter what I say, that one day my legacy will vanish. Yowzers. Bro. It's interesting. Old boy picked the topic, so he probably had this on his mind and had a lot of time to digest it. Especially when you pick topics, you probably have you have a relationship with the topic most likely. So, and he's doing very well on this point. So let's go. Where was I? The vanished. All right. My parched mouth begs for water spouts, some way out of this drought. Like the sand, huh? Okay. This music I used to vibe to that kept me alive sounds different than when I started out. The ideas have ran out. The well has never looked more dry. I feel like my pen has run its course. Won't be nothing forced about this goodbye. Dang. Shit. Excuse my language. But oh boy, he's making this very personal right there. See, and it's interesting because if you follow along on adverse, his current feelings of the league, seems like he's indecisive sometimes, and a lot of the voters, we got our lives. We ain't got a lot of time to be sitting down and just really typing it all out and going through it a lot of times. It takes some time, and to run a league, you put in a lot of work. And most cats, you don't really see the fruits of your labor, but the fruits of the labor is actually people dropping verses. So It's interesting. I don't know exactly what he's going through, but from this picture, from this verse, based off of the topic and the picture, seems like old boy's going through something. So let's see what Objective has. But I can tell you right now, I didn't even break down this verse like I wanted to. At the moment, just read it right through. But I can tell you, it's actually hitting me. You know, I'm actually feeling it pretty decent so far. The opening was a little like, but wasn't quite sure. And then before you know it, old boy just kept pounding, bam, 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 one after another, you know? Really letting you know how it is. So let's see. Let's move on to Objective. Let's see. This. I'm tortured with writer's block. Even new ideas complain. That is brighter shots. Got the context to drain. Ooh, okay. Okay. A mindful light bulb hits a critical stage, like what's rewiring in a digital age. Ha, bro. That's very interesting that you did that. Don't worry, I'm gonna break that down once I get through the rest of it. Turn the switch for wishful thinking, but my brain collapsed to constantly blinking. Turn the switch for wishful thinking, but my brain collapsed to constant blinking. Oh, the blinking of the light, like when it's about to go out. I got you. Okay. Feeling the ceiling ain't holding my light, and lampshades lost its purpose in the middle of the night. Put a dent in liquid thoughts of something slower. Feel the power of inspiration as it's flowing over. Motivation covers most of a ghost's past. Timer's on right now. Let me see if I can hold my thought on that. Let me see. So I gotta go ahead and do something. Is this where was that? Where was I? Oh, right there. Ghost. The ghost is past. Go ahead and I'll pause out. Be right back. All right, I'm back into. Back at it. I know it was with the ghost. So let me see. Right here. Put a dent in liquid thoughts of something slower. Feel the power of inspiration as it's flowing over. Motivation covers most of the ghost's past. Yup. Knowing damn well bitter Scrooge won't last. Bitter Scrooges won't last. It's kind of funny. I like that. That's funny. That little Christmas Carol thing going on. That was clever, man. It's kind of funny. I don't know. I like it. Let's see. Little. Whatever. It's cool. Like, a little too cheesy or whatnot, but for the way it was put in there, it's kind of funny. All right, let's go. Writing what's left till trash is severed, then spent this line as a filler. Come on. I'm just getting rid of the top 50%. Okay, I got it. Brainstorm calling the kettle black till it paddles back. Sad to say, but that's a fact. The disease and riding, pen fighting this cataract. Oh, crazy. But the cataract is an eye problem. You know, that's like when you can't see. So I'm gonna have to read. I'm reading both of these again when I get a chance. So let's see. All right, this piece is what bad ideas settle on. Bitch, please. I never claimed to be the next Thomas Edison. This pic from a time lapse of crumbled paper lining up my mountain pass with poets running from its avalanche. I got it, but the flow just threw me off for a second. Yet I know the path, so I'm here for them. This will be known as a light bulb. The light bulb theorem. Oh my, the light bulb, of course. Yeah, light bulb. Interesting. Okay. A lot of good stuff in there. Now let's go back, take another close look at that image really quick. You all know what it is. You got the light straightening out. There's a crack on it. It could be sand. It could be light. It could be liquid. You know, but anyways, regardless, the light is going out eventually. And then before we know it, the light will be gone. So let's go right back. Let's break it down, right? It seems as though I said it all and I'm irked. What's left to say? Like, that's interesting because you know what? In the picture, you know, seems that I said it all and I'm irked. Like that's just like there's nothing left. Apparently, I've been playing my old tapes, finding refuge in the words of yesterday. We all do that. It's very interesting. Me, I'm old school. You know, a lot of cats are old school, especially when it comes to hip hop or even music in general. Like sometimes we get stuck in this time frame. Oh, our music was better than that music. Blah blah blah. Whatever. We all been there. And a lot of people we find refuge in that. You know, we we have a particular style taste that we grew up with or songs that we like, and we hold on to it dearly. It's such a part of us. It becomes a part of us. And it's interesting. That's the way you find refuge. So it's almost like, hey, I'm getting from this like, oh, I'm an old man, or my life is almost done, and the only thing I got is my music or things from the past, and that actually like gives me a hug, that makes me feel better. Interesting. Walking paths previously paved instead of breaking new ground. Mm. So basically, you're comfortable. You don't like getting out of your comfort zone, you know, and not willing to take those risks. So scared of the unknown. See, that's the unknown. See, that's exactly what I was saying. Scared to take those risks, to go on, to move beyond it, right? Instead of breaking new ground. And break ground, you got to get past it, man. That's a wall that's in front of you. But once you get out of your comfort zone, you'll get definitely past it. It takes time, It's not like going to happen immediately. Oh, interesting. It says right here. So scared of the unknown, I tucked myself into the comfort of familiar sights and sounds. Yep. And you know what? A lot of people go through that. They don't want to get past things that they are uncomfortable with, So we got to learn how to be comfortably uncomfortable, And interesting. In here, you seek that comfortable you're comfortable with. You don't want to get out of that space. All right. Inspiration used to be in the wind, the life, the love, and the scars. Yeah, that's every day. So that's interesting. You say it used to be in the wind. So now you're not inspired at all. The walk of life, but you're living the love that you got, everything that you have gotten, that the hurt, how you recover from that hurt. Apparently the inspiration's gone from all of life's experiences, just being out there. Used to hold onto my reserve of bright ideas like lightning bugs in a jar. Yeah, interesting. I've done that pretty much my whole life. Like, oh, this is mine. I can't give it away. I need it. This is my light, your ideas, your art, or whatever, And it's interesting because it says the inspiration used to be in the wind. Not anymore. Used to hold my reserve of bright ideas and light bugs in a jar. Yeah. So you got that. Now I'm disassociated, disenchanted with this ever fleeting planet. This boy, he wants out. Like, yo, get me out of here. I ain't like y'all. I'm like an alien. All right. I'm extraterrestrial. You know what I mean? Knowing that no matter what I say, that one day my legacy will vanish. Hey, that's a sad thing to contemplate and just think about. When you get to that point in your life and you're ever like, oh, I haven't done anything. Where's my legacy? What impact have I had on society or whatever? Apparently, it seems like it was nothing. We'll vanish. We'll all vanish one day. This is very dire in nature, Reminds you of that Johnny Cash track, Hurt. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. You know what's up. All right. My parched mouth begs for water spouts. Some way out of this drought. Goodness. Yeah. Seems like the last breath is coming on this one. Get this guy some hydration. Hook him up with some Gatorade, This music I used to vibe to, that kept me alive, sounds different than when I started out. Yeah, there's a lot of things I used to listen to back in the day. And now, I'm not really feeling it much, But then there's some tracks that age very well, So, when you make a track, try to make it last forever. That's all I gotta say. We have things that are in the moment, but as long as the history remains, intact with people, like, if you say like trends or, things that are happening, I don't like to write about trends or whatever. Be historical or be timeless, regardless. So the music has to be timeless to me. Anyways, that was what I got out of that part. The ideas have run out. The well has never looked more dry. I feel like my pen has run its course. I won't be nothing forced about this goodbye. Ooh, the ending is just so. It was final. It's precise, And I love the part that says, "Be nothing forced about this goodbye." Like this goodbye is like, it's coming out. This is what it is. Goodbye. I'm done. Very powerful ending, especially when the ideas have run out. The well's never looked more dry. I feel like my pen has ran its course. The pen, oh, that's so nice, man. Won't be nothing forced about this goodbye. That ending, that closer right there, objective. You got your work cut out for you right here, because that was on point. Very on point. All right, let's see. Okay. I'm tortured with writer's block. Even new ideas complain. That its brighter shots got the context to drain the contents of its brighter shots. Right there, the writer's block. I love that. The new ideas complain. That's so funny, man. Like, oh, you got to like, no, I don't like it. I don't want to do that. It's interesting. I like that, the internal struggle with writer's block. I can't remember the last time I had writer's block, but I have. Mainly when I was younger. When I was really young and I started writing. Yeah, that it used to torture me for real. I mean, some of the stuff I used to write was like, oh Lord, But the best thing so far about the league is that it keeps getting me past that point. I like it. So that's really cool. New ideas complain. I love that part. That its brighter shots got the context to drain, like brighter shots, whatever. The ideas, that's the brightness. The idea is the light bulb. The brighter shots got the context to drain. So draining out that crack, right? That crack that's going out. So this right here is almost like he's relating this whole thing. It isn't to life. It's more like to the writing. I'm guessing it has to be. The mindful light bulb hits its critical stage. Like, what's rewiring in a digital age? That's an interesting question to write. The mindful light bulb. Sometimes like our ideas, our mind. The critical stage, like, hey, this is like the hiatus, like this is where it's most important, right? What's rewiring a digital age? What is? It makes you think about all of society. That makes you think of pretty much we are all in a digital age, and it keeps getting deeper and deeper and bigger and bigger. We're all part of it. We're all connected, So it's very interesting. That's just how it is. The internet has revolutionized a lot of things. Turn the switch for wishful thinking. Brah! Can we shut the light off? Shut the power down on this? The digital age? I'm guessing it. Or is it the switch on in your mind for wishful thinking? But my brain collapsed to constant blinking. Ooh. The brain. See, this is all about the mind and the writing, Constant blinking, on and off, on and off. Ooh. Very interesting. That's like the light is going bad, and I like how he's relating it to that. Feeling the ceiling ain't holding my light. That's interesting. The ceiling ain't holding my light. I'm guessing if the light is hanging down from the ceiling isn't strong enough to hold that light into its place. I'm guessing. Let's see what the next part brings. You might have to break that down for me, objective, when you get a chance. The lamp shades lost its purpose in the middle of the night. Okay. That's why we have a bulb that is exposed in the picture, am I right? Put a dent in liquid thoughts of something slower. Put a dent in liquid thoughts. The thoughts that pour out. Put a dent in liquid thoughts of something slower. I just don't got that. A dent in liquid thoughts. So if our thoughts are ideas that are coming to life, how can you put a dent in that? Of something slower. I'm not sure if that's the word you wanted to use, or do you actually you can explain that? Don't know. Feel the power of inspiration as it's flowing over. I like that part. Mm-hmm. Inspiration is flowing over. Now it's outpouring. Now it's coming through. So apparently, maybe putting that dent in, bam, hitting it right of something slower, and all of a sudden, then that power comes through. So you need a hit to make that inspiration flow. Am I right? I'm not sure. Motivation covers. It's actually, I think it should be covers. Motivation covers most of, or maybe motivation cover most of Ghost's past. I would say motivation covers most of a Ghost's past, right? Knowing damn well. I like that part still. I still like it. Damn well, bitter Scrooges won't last. That's interesting. Motivation covers most of Ghost's past, though. So the motivation that we have covers most of Ghost's past. Knowing damn well Scrooges won't last. Like, Scrooge is stingy. He's all self-centered or whatever. So the bitter Scrooges, are we the bitter Scrooges, or who's the Scrooges when it comes to the rhyme? I don't know. See, this one leaves a lot of questions in here. A lot for me. Writing what's left till trash is severed. Then spent, this life is a filler. Okay, hold on. This is where I need to stop right now. Writing what's left till trash is severed. Okay. Finish off. Da-da-da. Then spent. Get that trash out of here. This line is filler. So purposely put that in there. And letting you know. Trying to eliminate that trash. But yeah, you're putting that there. I'm getting rid of the top 50%. I got it. So this is more of in a writing thing. You have to see this. So you say this line is filler. So if it was these two lines, getting rid of the top 50%. Could it be the 50% of compared to this line to that line? Oh, we got it. If you put these together, that's 100%. But yet this will be considered 50. Or is this whole thing all together 100%? And yet the top 50% we're getting rid of. Interesting. All right, let's go. Brainstorm calling the kettle black till it paddles back. Brainstorm the kettle black. The pot is steaming. So in a brainstorm, the kettle's like, you know what happens when the first of all, kettle, you put the tea in there. Of course, we know D knows about that. Tea time boy, right? So the kettle's getting black till it paddles back. Brainstorm the kettle black till it paddles back. I don't know about that, man. You got to explain that one to me. Paddles. I know what paddles are on the boat. Brainstorming the kettle black. Okay, I know what a kettle is. I got one in my house for my tea, right? We burn it up, and if it's all black, let's say if it was a chrome, right? It was pure silver, and I had the heat on there the whole time, right? And I burned it. Burned the whole thing. The whole thing's black. The bottom's black, and it's just like all the water evaporated or whatnot. It paddles back. Someone explain it to me, please. Sad to say, but that's a fact. Help me out, objective. A disease in writing. Pen fighting is cataract. Okay, I got that. A disease in writing. See, so right here, we are writing, it gets sick, it's ill, right? Pen fighting is cataract. That's dope. That is really dope right there. But then the cataract is the vision. And after that, it's hard to say it's a fact. So you rhyme in the fact with the cataract. The disease in writing, pen fighting is cataract. I could dig it. It because that disease develops, and you know what? It's a pen. So the pen's fighting what it sees. I like it. This piece is what bad ideas settle on. Bitch, please, I never claimed to be the next Thomas Edison. This pic from a time lapse of a crumbled paper lining up my mountain pass with poets running from its avalanche. Objective. You're telling me you got some really stuff behind this, and I'm trying to figure it out. This piece is what bad ideas settle on. Bitch, please, I never claim to be the next Thomas Edison. I know that. All right, cool. You're not an inventor. You're not going to create something new. Thomas Edison created a light bulb. This pic is a time lapse of crumbled paper lining up my mountain. Lining up your mountain, right? Time lapse, the mountain, the peak. Pass with poets running from this avalanche. Time lapse of crumbled paper lining up my mountain. Okay, your mountain. Pass with poets running from this avalanche. Now this is your mountain. So all of a sudden you're causing that avalanche, right? And these poets are running down the mountain. They're about to get crushed. They probably won't even survive. I got that. But I'm trying to see how that lines up with what you say here. I don't know. Once again, I'm lost. Yet, I know this path. I know the path. So I'm here for them. This is what will be known as a light bulb theorem. I don't know. Yo, objective. Dope writing in the beginning. I really liked it. You know, you left me with a lot of questions, a lot of holes. I'm not sure if you're the metaphorical master that we don't have the intelligence to contain your concepts or whatnot. I have no idea. I don't think so though. Maybe there's just there's holes in it, you know. And I'm lost. Maybe if I read this maybe 3-4 times, maybe 5, who knows? Maybe something might shout out, but it's not. An adverse right off the bat. Everything was like it was knitted into each other. It has a cohesive basis, which every line literally scrolls and flows into the next line. There's really no questions. It's very, very. It's done. This is like a perfectly knitted quilt, you know? And especially the ending. Like the finalization is like bam, hits you. So mad props, I'm giving it to adverse. And y'all heard my breakdown, so don't even try to front on me. Peace.